Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I need you. Good work, that's it. No, breathe. Just get your breath back. Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this. No, you can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell to start round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you don't fight a counter-puncher smart.
Joe Louis in trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's bombs away. Nobody home with that hook. Right uppercut can't find a home. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick big shot, and down goes Ali. The brown bomber in some trouble. Hold it right there. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is with the jab. The straight right just misses. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Beaten. And there's the bell for round 9. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hook them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing. Humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win.
Down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
on the job.
There's the bell for round 10. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you get back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Ray is down! Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Crawford in trouble.
You can stand you can look back in history. You know the amazing guys who are middleweight.
I don't know. I didn't say anything.
Skill being displayed between these two middleweights.
Diablo, qué mentira, loco, mano.
¿Cómo que qué mentira, manito? Yo hice.
Ahí está lo que hizo.
Están dando en la moda, manito.
No sé por el diablo en ese cabrón loco.
To be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect.
Even if they got a college degree,
Mason, you better
Not
do
the
it.
best of rounds with
Do you
10
want
seconds to
switch?
go.
Mason, do you want to switch or
taking
not?
a break for my break.
El-lobo se está dando.
El tipo tiene como 6 perdidas, 9 perdidas, Dani. Tiene como 40 y pico ganados. Yo tengo más ganas que él, es lo único. Más experiencia que él, pero... Él se está salvando, loco, porque tengo la conexión jodida en esta vuelta. ¿Viste? ¿Viste el puño que le di? ¿Viste? Que le vino a dar después tarde. Una mentira, loco, por la conexión.
I'll see where the heart is.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure that if you know your boxing, and a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous. Unbelievable middleweight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Focare, eh.
No, you're here.
Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight
Vamos
we
a ver.
expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70.5. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champ.
Not too many seats. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a highlight reel knockout.
¿Qué pasa, papá?
Hits blocked. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Ay, Dios mío, ven acá.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look at that corner right there. That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above
Leche. Sí, una
And that hook misses.
aunque está temprano, vas a saber.
Missing with the hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And he scores with the counter. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing it.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And he scores with the counter. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing it.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Caution being thrown to the wind. We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so high.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Jab misses. Roy Jones. Oh my word! Down goes RJJ.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Speed beats power. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook.
Back and forth they go.
And down goes Wilder.
Okay, focus, focus. Let's do it. fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's
fight.
Come on, what are you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. Forget that round.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Come to me. Legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Wilder.
Defense, defense.
Oh my God, Johnny! So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Todd, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. They're giving us a high-tempo show. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge... Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons. And that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. No rest for the weary. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped.